Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Wait, hold on. Did Elon Musk just say that he can't bring Starlink to South Africa because he's not black? That's a pretty wild claim, but is it actually true? Or is there more to this particular story? I'm going to be breaking all of this down. All right, here's what actually happened. Elon Musk, South African-born billionaire that you know, tweeted that Starlink, his satellite internet company, is not allowed to operate in South Africa because, and I quote, "I am not black." Now, as expected, this statement caused a major stir. Some people immediately believed him, no questions asked, while others called it out as misleading, as they should have. But what's the real deal? First things first, South African officials wasted no time responding. Clayson Monyela, who's a senior government official, fired back, saying, "That's not true." And you know it. Basically, the government is saying Elon Musk's claim is nonsense and that Starlink is welcome to operate as long as it follows local laws. So what laws are we talking about? Well, South Africa has a policy called Black Economic Empowerment, BEE. This is designed to correct economic imbalances from apartheid. One of the rules for foreign telecom companies is that they need to sell 30% of their local business to historically disadvantaged groups, basically Black South Africans or other previously marginalized communities. Those are the rules. Now, Elon Musk doesn't like this rule. Reports say SpaceX actually reached out to South Africa's telecom regulator, ICASA, to say that the 30% ownership requirement should be scrapped. But here's the kicker. They responded by saying that Starlink has never even applied for a license to operate in South Africa. So he's not even applied. So if they haven't applied, how can they claim they've been rejected? So what's really happening here? Well, let's look at the bigger picture. Elon Musk's tweet came at a time when tensions between the US and South Africa are already high, right? The US recently suspended aid to South Africa over its position on Israel. And there's been growing political friction. Could Elon Musk be using this moment to push a broader narrative about South Africa's policies? But here's the thing. Starlink is already operating in multiple African countries, including Nigeria, where I'm reporting from, and Kenya as well. And while it has faced regulatory issues in places like Cameroon and Namibia, it's not because of racial policies, it's because of licensing rules that vary from country to country. Each country has its rules. So was Elon Musk's tweet misleading? Well, yes, it's not about his race, it's about business regulations. And instead of going through the process like other companies, it seems like Elon Musk would rather fight this battle in the court of public opinion on Twitter, where he knows that he has millions of supporters who will back him without fact-checking. At the end of the day, whether or not Starlink enters South Africa, it depends on one thing: if SpaceX is willing to comply with the country's laws. The question is, will they actually apply for the license, or will Elon Musk just keep tweeting about it instead, hoping they will just give him access? Let me know what you think in the comments. Does South Africa's rule make sense, or is it holding back progress? And do you think Elon Musk is being honest? Let's talk. Let's have this conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name